Welcome back, everyone. We are at the top 24 portion of our Guilty Gear Xrd event. I'm your co-commentator, Kevatog, and I'm joined by...
Aetherbeat, the king of drop dust loops himself.
And we are underway of our first match on stream. There are all the top 24 players still in the bracket had to go through one of 4 pools, and the top 6 of each of the 4 pools made it out to top 24.
Yeah, so we are seeing the first result of that. This is going to be the ARM versus GC Yoshi. GC Yoshi, NorCal's top representative for Bedman, maybe in the country. Like, there's not a lot of people representing this character. And likewise for the ARM, not a lot of people are representing Ram.
Yes.
So only in NorCal will you see Bedman into Ram Lethal.
And we might see a little bit more Bedman hype as the Bedman was introduced into the new Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, no, Bedman, question mark. You're going to see a lot of hype in the crowd for GC Yoshi, because GC Yoshi is definitely NorCal. And this is definitely a NorCal crowd.
Yes, we'll see if GC Yoshi can defend our region.
Yeah, and like, we do have Ramlethals in NorCal. We have notably like Nuclear Papaya, but I don't know how the ARM really wants to be playing this. Nuclear Papaya likes to play it with swords heavy, like sword normal Ram. And I think the ARM's probably going to be a lot more like set play, like, oh, I'm going to use the set up the jungle gym.
Yeah, and both players really going early air to air in this matchup.
Yeah. So far, already trying to set up the jungle gym, get them the plus frames on the overhead. And now, yeah, this is like the what you're going to see a lot of this matchup is just taking advantage of all the air movement. GC Yoshi is so good at taking advantage of Bedman's weird, tricky air movement. Yeah,
Bedman having an 8-way dash and also able to air stall using the pass sets and releases.
Yeah, and the confirm off the counter hit, they're going to immediately make ARM spend the burst. Backing off, trying to disengage, trying to find a great approach in here. Gets him with a JH, doesn't counter hit, so no confirm there. I believe that's a JS.
Yeah, GC Yoshi using a lot of hovering to get away from the sword set on the ground.
Yeah, but here's, ARM, the ARM versus Bread, like, exemplifies, like, when the ARM gets going and gets a knockdown, like, Ramlethal is very scary when they get the knockdown.
That's right, and GC Yoshi did not let the ARM get that this round. Takes an early round 1 win.
All right, backing off. Oh, but no big counter hit, but no ground bounce. All right, and again, GC Yoshi taking advantage of the movement, getting out of the corner, trying to get back to mid-screen. And ooh, the air throw from Jason.
Yep.
And now
some pressure, and GC Yoshi scores with the empty low.
Yeah, but great choice from the burst of the ARM right there. Actually going to put GC Yoshi in the corner. And now
the ARM fighting through the tap blitz GC Yoshi did on Wake Up.
Yeah, this is where the ARM gets going. Hits him with the instant overhead. And they get it confirmed because of the sword sets.
This is what you were talking about earlier. Once Ram Lethal and the ARM get going, it can be really hard to escape this pressure.
Yeah, and well, we take the dead angle now. GC Yoshi's probably going to spend the burst here. Just take their, like, if you're going to lose, you don't want to spend the burst there, because if you do end up spending the burst, even if it hits, you lose, and then you don't have a lot of time to make that burst back. Ramlethal does get burst back pretty quickly, but also, I don't think Bedman's quite a tanky character. Like, not a lot of guts.
You want to use your resources to win the whole game, not just the round.
Yeah.
You're coming in. Just a bounce so far. No clean hit on either side.
Yeah, but okay gets him this is the first clean hit. Knock him down, get him low. And now this is going to be, oh no, doesn't carry him in the corner. And now GC Yoshi taking advantage of the air stall, come down with a counter hit on the button. Bait out the super.
Wake up super. GC Yoshi was ready.
And that's a big chunk of damage, and it's still going. Doesn't beat the burst. And now all of a sudden, GC Yoshi's stuck in the corner, blocks the overhead, and takes advantage of the forward dash to get out.
After the plus frame.
Backing off, trying to find that space. Oh no, IBs maybe trying to just take their turn back into 2B or something. What big counter hit. All right, knock him down.
There's the tap speed set up.
And
dead angle's not going to work.
Oh my god, you can see the ARM is not, like, yeah, that just happened. And sometimes, like, when just the randomness thing happens, like, you want a dead angle, but they ended up behind you somehow, you just got to shake that off. It's like, you got to go to game 2.
Yeah, the ARM not quite flush in the corner. GC Yoshi had room to dash in there.
Okay, ooh, big counter hit. And again, GC Yoshi taking advantage of all the air movement Bedman has to offer. Block the burst.
Oh. puts GCOC in a pretty strong position.
Yeah, and GCOC going to be able to spend the burst, and because Ramlethal, again, Ramlethal has a lot of hits in her combos, you're going to make burst back pretty quickly.
Yeah. And the arm just going to the air every time. GCOC is trying to fend this off with the air-to-air, but not able to punish with a big enough punish to stop the arm from doing that.
Yeah. Big counter hit, but that counter hit was way too high to get it confirmed. So now we're just going to try to get back to mid-screen. Try to chuck zones. Oh my god! All right.
RC, and this is going to be round 1 for GCOC.
Yeah, no, spend the resources to get the kill. You don't keep it with you. Going into this round 2, and now you have this round to make burst back if you want. And if you're really confident, you might be able to like weasel spending it this round and still have it back by round 3. Oh, nice backdash out of the overhead. And wow, man.
But not enough to confirm.
Blocks, and IBs it too, but the sword step behind the arm is not going to allow GCOC to take the turn back.
Yeah, the forward movement of the Rekka able to push the arm into GCOC.
Yeah, okay. Jason's got the gold burst. Immediately spends it on YRC. Catches him low. So the arm's going to get knocked down. Oh, okay. Yeah, arm immediately wants to spend the angle. Does not want to get in the blender. Especially when Bedman has 50 meter, you do have to contend with a 50-50 high-low.
6P for GCOC, and Tasty is up there. Right. GCOC has that wake-up super covered.
Yeah, no, that's 2 for 2 on the wake-up supers. And again, taking advantage of Bedman JP. JP like is a really good button for Bedman. But the arm getting a big combo here. This should be enough, right?
Yeah, GCOC, or Bedman does not have that many guts, but not enough hits to clear the round yet.
Oh, but RC make it safe and take advantage of the 3-8 jump cancel. Oh, okay, the 4P mash.
The arm jabs away, GCOC possibly going for a tick throw there.
Yeah, but like I said, like Jason spent burst that round, and because Ramlethal has a lot of hits in her combos, GCOC was able to make that burst back. Again, meeting air-to-air with JP's, like you mentioned that like the arm really wanted to try and beat air-to-air. I think GCOC is like taking advantage of that. It's like, I'm gonna beat you air-to-air with my JP.
Scoots coming up from the arm.
All right, gonna make him spend the burst. Oh no!
Oh, huge anti-air.
Yeah, that's not normal. You want to get hit by.
And with all the resources come from the arm's way.
Will we see a Calvados? Maybe we'll see a trance.
RC, no. 6K, RC cash it in.
Yeah.
We are 1-1 in this set.
Yeah, no, spending 100 meter like that for 2 mix-ups is quite powerful in gear.
Yeah, if you've done enough to get to the round end and you've got 100 meter, you have a really good chance of just closing off just an overhead RC.
Yeah. All right. And now, unfortunate burst from GCOC is going to whip. Now we're going to have no burst ready.
Oh,
but now
really tricky air assault from GCOC.
Neither player has burst in this scenario. Both players just kind of whipping their bursts.
GCOC making use of Bedman's really weird forward dash.
Wow, taking advantage of like the air tech. Come down on the way, yeah. And even though like the unfortunate burst whip from GCOC, like crawl that back and like, you know, it took the momentum back in that round. Back on set point.
Oh, the arm with a big 6P round start.
Unfortunately, no big confirm off the counter hit on the bed slam.
And the arm avoids the task A, gets a big jump in.
And now, yeah,
GCOC is very far from burst. And it can be very hard to defend against ram lethal pressure without resources.
Yeah, but you might want to treat this round like an eco round. She's like, yeah, I made my burst back. This is win enough. Like you have so many other resources to spend before you have to consider spending burst.
Oh, and it can be so hard trying to defend against the drill because you don't know how many hits it's going to be before Bedman lands.
Yeah, and again we're 3 for 3 on super, but the
RC keeps it safe.
And yeah, hit him with the Lion King. Oh no, misses the overhead. The YRC too early.
Double jump JH, the arm goes in.
And again, JP. Another, no!
Oh, what an air throw from the arm.
But GCOC with the mash.
The arm fighting for his life.
Yeah, needing to spend burst there. This is their last chance they might have been able to have it. Oh my god.
Oh, the arm comes out on top.
The JP mash from the arm. Tying this up. We are final game, final round in this first set of top 24. All right.
Early pressure.
Yeah, so far the arm is just trying to back off, trying to create space. And Jason's like, no, I'll take the space.
Yeah, stopping the JH attempt from the arm.
All right, the trade, it's not panning out too great for the arm. You're still getting knocked. You're still getting mixed up.
Yeah, and look at all this damage that's accumulated on the arm side.
Yeah, and not just damage, but also the resources. Like, Jason out here nearly sitting on like gold meter.
Yeah, Ram has a really interesting property where a lot of the meter will come from the sword hit.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you hit with a sword normal, you'll generate a lot of meter. Oh, no YRC, but unfortunately no YRC invul is going to get us through. And like the arm has set precedence that like once I get a knockdown, it's going to be scary. You better find a way out. GC Yoshi also spend the burst there.
Falling jump in from the arm, blows up the blitz attempt.
Yeah, went for the fake meaty overhead. GC Yoshi has dead angle. Will they spend it? Or opting to use...
Just holds onto it.
Yeah, and...
Very conscious that the arm's aware of that. Oh!
The sword sets. The jungle gym is so oppressive.
Blowing up the tech attempt from Deadman.
Yeah, and like the patience there from GC Yoshi to like sit in the corner, have 50 meter, and not immediately burn it on dead angle. Being like, no, I am Deadman. I can super jump out. I can then air stall, and then I can air dash forward, and then meet you air to air, counter hit, and get a big confirm, and get out of the corner that way.
Yeah, and the arm also very, very heads up. Did not put all the eggs in his basket in that once he saw that GC Yoshi jumped out, used the space, and then reset the swords, able to get that double set to get the last hit for the round end.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was such a great set. Like, final game, final round, but it looks like we're getting the... We're getting Pat the Flip himself.
NorCal's active Hokage.
Yeah. I was like, I wanted to work in like the Hokage, but like Bears is still around. Bears is currently at Slashback. I just don't think he entered. But fighting Fu. So this is this is a Summit versus Cha 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 at home.
Oh, that's right. Other pro regions are familiar with the Chip versus Heihyun matchup.
Yeah, we got a lot of Heihyuns in NorCal. We don't have that many chips, but we have very prominent chips.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But yeah, and it's an explosive matchup.
This is a very scrambly. You'll see Chip trying to do everything he can to confuse, cause chaos in the matchup, and then you'll see Heihyun that's just throw out a kick.
Yeah, like they're doing all this work to mix you up, to be tricky. Also, they're doing all this work to not die because they could get clipped by one random Shinken and then lose 70% of their life. So, and like this is also like these two are no stranger to each other. Like we run Rev Tuesday every week. We've open to like all of West Coast for like the past 3 years. Fu has shown up in the bracket every now and then. These two are no strangers to themselves. Pat repping the Resho Mania. If y'all are not paying attention to Resho Mania every year or over around December, y'all should be tuning into that shit because it's going to be hype this year. I don't know what the fuck's going to be happening.
Resho Mania,
it's going to be crazy.
Premier show match event in December.
Yeah. If you want to see what WrestleMania would be like if a bunch of nerds were running it and played fighting games, you should be tuning into Resho Mania. It looks like we're just button checking.
Yeah.
Making sure all the hands are moving. Hands are moving the way they want to.
And Fu recently made a good showing in Frosty Fausting. Made second place in Frosty Fausting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Finally losing to Yosagi.
Yeah.
Pat also made a pretty strong run deep into the top 96 bracket as well.
Yeah. And then, like, today alone, Fu coming off of a great run through Plus R. I think that Fu made top 8 Plus R. So, like, they are definitely very warm today.
Yeah. Very established player in multiple games.
I think the only game they don't play much of is Strive.
I think Fu also was playing a little bit DNF earlier.
Yeah, no. We may not be unsettled on whether or not Pat is the Hokage, but we can definitely say he is the Smokage of NorCal.
Pat giving the thumbs up.
We're making sure the producers are all like, yo, we good? We good. Let's get this Guilty Gear underway. All right, what's the round start gonna be?
Shinken? No, Alpha Blade.
Yeah, Pat's gonna be the one taking the deciding factor here. It's like, no, I'm gonna Alpha Blade round start.
Alright, anti-air Gamma Blade.
Alright, trying to take out Shuriken. Now we got slow Shuriken out of the way, so now we have fast Shuriken on deck from Pat. Which is basically kind of like a knockoff pin from Milia. Open up a counter hit, and like does a lot of counter hits in a row. I'd be careful of the stun. Dizzy, I should say.
Oh wow, Fu had that super in deck. I did not know that that super could bait the burst.
Yeah, I was aware of like if they had 50 meter they could RC and punish. I was not aware that super was a viable punish.
Fu.
And like that shows how well Fu is aware of the matchup. Like most people, they look at that burst and they think that was a stupid burst. But in reality, you actually don't eat much of a punish because they're committing to a Shinken. Fu is aware that I have 50 meters, so even if you take like the safe burst point, I'm fine. I'm going to spend 50 meters. And now Fu is commanding life lead in this round two.
The super confirm into follow-up damage. Pat needs to fight an uphill battle to stay in game one.
Yeah, like this is where Chips really start to shine. Is like, okay, I gotta play like I've only got 1 HP. I play like that all the time. It's no big deal unless we have a danger time.
Oh, danger time into 6K.
Yeah, Chip gets surprisingly better in danger time because 6K becomes a very threatening normal. But Fu ready for it. Ready for the teleport, gets the hit, taking game one.
The big part is if Fu can take neutral as consistently in game two.
Yeah.
One big part, that air stall from the air Hayabusa, able to fake out the Pat 60s. Very effective so far.
Yeah, okay, scrambling out here. Pat finds the way out and takes the burst point. And yeah, Fu like practices with a sandwich a lot, so also no stranger to the Chip matchup.
Sandwich being a player, not like a...
Yeah, I'm not talking like about a sandwich here. I'm talking about I'm not a sandwich, aka Ruben.
Pat's scoring the 2D here.
Alright.
It is going to reset to neutral.
Yeah. Life totals may seem even, but in reality, Pat is probably one hit away from death, like one good clean hit, and Pat is 2 hits away from winning.
Oh. Fu using the tech to his advantage.
All right, there's one good hit. Now we just need a second.
And Pat's just going to have to hold on to this without any meter.
Yeah.
Opting for the FD.
Yeah, the FD to try and gain space, ignore chip damage, but like Fu is so good at, or like Heihan is so good at like keeping you close to her because of the tuning ball. If you FD the tuning ball, you actually get pushed closer to them.
Pat with a 6P, can't get anything.
All right, but good blocks from the 5H.
Oh, what a block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good air dash from Fu. Get out of the corner, and you have to spend the burst, take the corner. But Pat hitting a good combo here.
Yeah.
But
using the 6 CS into the 5K.
Yeah, Heihan is a bit too heavy for that. But he got the air throw. All right, close slash pressure. Pat's working on a good life lead here.
So for wire C, Fu is ready. Low Rekka. Not a lot of follow-up damage.
Simple knockdowns, but wake up mash from Pat, and that'll be enough. Pat answering back, showing that no, you are not going to take this for free. I will show you the power in NorCal.
An air stall. No clean hit. Did fade away the anti-air.
Yeah, and that's another thing you want to pay attention to when you're like watching Fu is like the amount of IDs that he consistently gets. It means that his meter management is so insane. Like he already has super, and we're like, what, 16 seconds into this round.
Yeah, didn't really need a clean hit to get that much meter either.
No. But here comes the reunite.
Super, and Pat's gonna go invisible.
Yeah. But he's trying to use this invisibility not to really set up a mix-up, but in order to obfuscate his approach. And meets him with JK air.
Goes for the low.
Oh, but
Wire T, Fu keeps up the pressure.
Yeah, gonna allow Fu to see the backdash and catch it. Unfortunately, the super OTG. Trying to meet air to air for the air throw. Catch it with the Gamma
blowing
Blade.
up the Shinken. Pat takes game 2.
Let's go, Pat. And NorCal is getting hyped for the Smokage himself. And I like that, you know, just take that time. Breathe in, breathe out. Take that time to center yourself. Like, even if you win, you need to take that time to like think and like kind of refresh. It's like, all right, what needs to happen?
I like Pat's usage of the mid-range. Pat has been making a lot of use of the 2Ds, 6Hs.
Yeah. And like that, you need that against Haehyun because Haehyun outputs so much damage.
Who has not been able to win on the ground that much in this set.
Yeah, and then coming from the air, Pat ready with those 6Ps. Simple knockdown. Oh, trying to go for the leaf grab.
Fu was ready, just gets it with the 2P. Oh, and Fu takes the burst, gonna convert the super here.
And this is Hellfire too, that's a fair chunk of damage. Shishinken. And a double clap. And the stun. Reset the damage scaling, and just like that. Wait, I spoke too soon! Oh no, okay. Oh my god.
Able to take advantage of the whiff Gamma Blade.
Yeah, but no, like I was saying, just like that, the life lead Pat had was evaporated in a moment. Okay,
the first to look at us definitely here.
Oh yeah. But we know counter hit JD, I want to see this go to final game, final round. And using the tuning ball to kind of cover the approach of the Grandpa Viper, it's going to be hard to punish that with
DP. I think Pat got away with that a little bit.
Yeah, no, I was not ready for that Alpha Blade.
Yeah, Fu was just trying to try to Shinken to make the DP win.
Yeah, it was so active. Oh no, this is the 5P link. But again, all these IVs, pay attention to that meter, already at 50%.
All right, the Gamma just not reaching the Shinken.
And gets this 6H
wire save from Fu, chases Pat's startup on the teleport.
And Fu gets a knockdown. Goes low. And now it's not going to be a great, or it's not going to be a big damage, but
leaf grab gets jumped.
And we're
cross up needs that Fu's Shinken charge.
Yeah, and Pat with the bravery to mash on that Shinken gives up
the reaction.
And you can hear
doing
NorCal
an
behind.
SC teleport and then finds the backdash and throws it.
6B anti-air. Oh no! Fu ready with the wake-up throw. Yeah, 2P mash. 2P is such a great button from Haehyun. Okay.
Hayabusa, Grand Hayabusa. Pat just waiting right now.
Yeah, Pat gonna get to the wall cling and like use the kunai to try and set up getting out of the corner. We have gotten out of the corner, but we are now in the other corner.
I like it. Pat is waiting for the Shinken charge and then trying to react.
You have Gold Burst. Will we see it? Gamma Blade?
Oh, Gamma Trade.
Oh my god, you gotta love Gamma Trades.
But Pat doesn't have too much life to trade with.
But, like I said, Chips, I got only like 1 HP left. Well, I've got to play like it all the time anyway, because I could lose it in a moment.
Scores it.
Goes for the OGG, it's not enough.
Pat needs to use all this meter to get out.
Okay. We literally have 1 HP left. That's all we have. The tuning ball's not going to matter because of the YRC it.
Oh, the 6H to beat the overhead Rekka.
Yep. Anti-air with the 6H. That was such a tense game. Good shit to Fu.
Able to hold on to his calm enough.
Yeah, no, that was such a tense moment.
It can be very scary to deal with a chip just running at you with no abandon.
Yeah, because like, again, like I said, like once they got that 1 HP left, I play like this all the time. What's the difference if I actually have 1 HP? So all of a sudden it's like, it's almost unlimiters unlocked. Let's just go for it. Any hit kills. Looks like we got Zwei stepping up to bat. Zwei, Jonathan, the man who claims to be Jonathan Guilty Gear himself, stepping up to bat. If you have not checked out Zwei's combo videos, the I'm Hot series, and he's about to show you all at home that he is in fact hot. But I believe it is going to be Zwei Not versus Hotashi. These two.
Hotashi, yeah.
Yeah.
A household name, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, notable Strive player Hotashi. Picking up Exerd. Nah, but Hotashi, definitely a long-time Exerd player. Yeah. Still has it with Elfelt.
Yeah, doesn't play as regularly now that Strive is sort of the game. But still consistent, kind of showing what can still be done.
Yeah.
On the Elfelt side.
Showing that this character is messed up. All right, they're sorting stuff out, but yeah, no, and
some people kind of will try to analyze Hotashi a little bit more unorthodox, more willing to give up neutral, play in the rifle stance.
Yeah. He really loves sniper stance.
Showing that Elphelt is jokingly called 3 characters in one.
She kind of is. But
having access to shotgun stance, her normals, and the rifle stance.
Yeah. But this is the Exerd match that everyone expects to see. You know, Jonathan Guilty Gear versus Elphelt. This is the 2 characters that NA loves to put at the top of the pedestal, and you know, with good reason. These characters are messed up.
And if I'm Zwei, I think a lot of people who stuck with Exerd would want nothing more than to claim a W over Hotashi.
Oh yeah, no, Zwei's putting all that work in. I think he made pretty good waves at EVO last year. I think it was last year, or maybe the year before. Might have been last year. But Zwei put in like such good work at EVO last year. So it's like Zwei constantly on that grind and wants to show the world what, while all of y'all were playing Stride, while all of y'all were moving on, we never gave up the spark that we had in this game. And that's what Zwei represents right here, right now. Alright, so are we getting into this, or are we getting button checks? I think we're getting button checks so far.
Gonna do a little bit more button checking.
Yeah, Red Up Goldbergs, I believe this is a button check. I don't know. 4 Zwei YRCs in a row. That still looks like pretty much looks like Johnny Neutral right there.
Zwei not known for not being necessarily conservative with the coin usage.
Nah, he's not. He loves throwing cash out the window. And Zwei also really likes to do the flashy combos. The reason he plays Johnny is because Johnny has the coolest combos. And I'm not going to disagree with him. He kind of does.
And one of Zwei's trademarks is to go for the IK
yes,
when available.
We will see the ZWK. I swear we will see the ZWK. And if we see the ZWK, I want to see the camera cut to the players, because it's going to be beautiful. And like, what makes Zwei going for the IK so favorable for Johnny is because Johnny's game plan doesn't require meter. He can actually just sit on 100 meter and not care, because he's got coins, he's got levels, he's got misfinder.
Here it is. 3 coins gone already on Johnny's side.
Yeah, playing at level 1. Immediately already spending it on his YRC, but now we've got Hotashi in the corner. And now we're at level 3. And then backdash, level 3.
Zwei stopping the blitz.
Set up the block aside. YRC, get him with the unblockable close-up so you get the combo.
Like, coined up already again.
But we got the laser beam on deck. So any hit's going to be leading to a lot of damage. IB, and hit it with the S-Finer.
Yeah. Heads up for Zwei to match the 5K at the grab stem.
Yeah, no, IB the shotgun and then mash 5K. John, Zwei not ready. IB, got the IBs on deck.
All right, there's that rifle stance coming from Hotashi. Gets the tick throw out of shotgun stance. Zwei get the burst.
Yeah, and this is where Hotashi kind of wants to be. Like, you know, sit at full screen, get the rifle out.
Playing a little zoning. Zwei gets the 5K on the Bridal Express.
But now he caught the laser beam, and here's the knockdown. No, he hit the second switch wide.
Yeah, that's going to allow Hotashi to get out. And that delayed bridle is allowing Hotashi to tack on some more damage.
But yeah, hit with the far slash. And all of a sudden the life levels are pretty even, but I don't believe Zwei got the levels back on that coin.
Oh, backdash 5K.
Oh my god, hits a button on the bullets, and that should be enough. Yeah, take it out, and Zwei
was able
taking
to clean
game
it
1.
up.
You can hear the crowd going wild.
You see a head shake coming from Hotashi.
He's feeling himself. He is feeling himself. My man is hot.
Yeah, and if I'm Zwei, I just want to finish this match really fast.
Yeah,
kind of put no pace.
And you know, so far, Swide's looking really good for that right now. Take the burst. Nearly had him in the corner. Now you got the 4H. Now you really got him in the corner now. Knock him down. Get the one hit Zwei there. Oh no, misses the throw, but blitz back.
Blitz back. 4 blitzes, but the
yeah.
charge blitz from Hotachi means he's going to win out the exchange.
Oh, not ready for the Pineberry confirm though. But far slash counter hit, not ready though.
All right, that transport.
That trade actually working out pretty well for Zwei there.
Yeah.
And here with the P-Finer. Coin. No, goes for 1 coin. Wants to keep it.
So much meter coming from Zwei.
No, missed the coin.
Whip?
Oh, Hotachi had to YRC that because if he let the 5H rip, Zwei would have just pressed 2H. He would have gone right through the 5H.
Right.
Even though it would have looked really weird.
Scooping things up. Hotachi's going to get a side switch out of this.
YRC? Yeah. Got you. Yeah.
And
Hotachi
key
was
jump coming from Zwei, being able to dodge the command grab.
Yeah. Hotachi like just looked up to the sky and was like, yep, I'm fighting Jonathan Guilty here. He got the full screen, he got the top of the screen, and then just YRC.
Was able to convert off of the 2S, but drops the combo. Hotachi's going to get a CS and good corner positioning.
Yeah, and a lot of damage. Get the shotgun pressure, and ooh, take. Brave burst there from Zwei. Gets the throw. Coin again. Zwei knocked down. Oh, big
6-8.
And that's kind of a victory right there, making Hotachi spin the burst. And like you had to there, like counter hit 6H with like level 2, that was probably gonna be death. Oh, brave
There's a
mash.
match 5K coming from Zwei.
Throw.
Just a scoop up coming from Zwei.
Coin. Oh no!
All right.
He wanted it. I know he wanted it. He wanted coin, dash up, and then hit the level 3 into the Zwei K. I know it. I know it deep in my bones.
Yeah, able to check out of it, take advantage of the whip.
Okay, counter hit, and that's going to be a Pineberry knockdown, so we're at least going to get a knockdown on that 5K.
And then 2S able to scoop under the coin arc.
Oh, but that JK, man. Johnny JK is so good.
Oh, the 2S narrowly avoiding the shot, the pistol from Hellfeld.
Yeah, using the 2H as an airborne roll button to beat throw mash. And now Zwei looking pretty good. Got a pretty good life lead. Has 50 meter on deck, dashing through their sniper stance.
God.
And even though we whipped a burst, it's still not bad of a punish.
All right.
Had to spend a PRC.
Misses the throw.
And backing up. Making sure the bridle hits right to make sure that you can mash. No, misses the combo!
Hotachi falls out! Dead angle coming from Hotachi. Needs to get rid of the Pineberry.
But, man, Jonathan Guilty Gear Tech JK. That JK is so disjointed.
Is alive, and there's the pop-off.
And that's the kind of win you want to see as Zwei. Beating the legend Hotachi. You want to go play Strive? All right, you go play Strive. I'm going to be back here playing XG. And I'm going to be grinding and making sure that...
And there's the card.
There's the card. He did not get those YK.
I don't know, man. Usually you give it...
You gotta
say something. You usually give that card on the IK, and that wasn't the IK, but respect.
But it was on stream at Slashback here in San Jose, California. You know what? Referee, I'm going to call it. You know what? That's fair game. But man, Zwei moving on. Oh, and we still have so many more matches to go through.
That's right.
We still have, we went through the ARM versus GCYoshi. We went through Pat versus Fu. We now went through Hotachi versus Zwei. Trying to remember who else is next.
Who is left in this bracket?
Oh, that's right. The Vampire himself versus SoCal's pool player, Hirsch and Daymendo. The Vampire comes out of his mansion. Every once in a while, you will see Daymendo. Yeah.
Who disturbs my slumber?
When the Vampire awakens in NorCal, you know it is going to be a show. But Hirsch also like no stranger. 2 years ago, Hirsch played in the show match versus Daymendo, trying to like take.
They were the main card.
Yeah, they were the main card, trying to take that title belt.
That's right.
And like it was showing that like Daymendo is strong. Trying to fight Daymendo is hard.
That's right.
But that was 2 years ago, and Hirsch is like Hirsch, the God TO, has also been taking that time to like work on gear. I think they were doing pretty well in Plus R as well. I think they also made top 8. So, like, it's like so impressive. Like both these characters, like a lot of these players, like do well, and not just Exit, but also do well in Plus R as well.
Yeah, and I don't know how often the overlap is similar. There's definitely some differences. The RC probably being the biggest one, but a lot of the characters, you know, have the same shape. A lot of the fundamentals still apply. Yeah,
it's like the tiny minutia that might throw you off, especially if you play the same character in those games. Like both these players actually play their character in Plus R and in Exit. So I think we're doing a button check. Yeah, I think we're just button checking. But yeah, so far, like, what we're gonna see a lot of in this matchup is just, especially with Hirsch, wanting to knock you down and then put you into as much block stun as possible, and like either chip you out and then maybe mix you up along the way, which is in stark contrast to another like Venom we might see later on, like, if they make it further into pools, like Takana say was a notable NorCal Venom, where it's like, I want to knock you down and K-ball you to oblivion.
Hirsch is wearing a medal right now. Do you know what that's for?
I believe that is for top 8, for Plus R.
For Plus R, wow.
Because Plus R finished. So he got his award to him. He's like, all right, I still gotta grind. I still gotta play more gear. There's still more gear to be played. But yeah, Daemendo, a strong contender for NorCal's best player, maybe like West Coast's best player. Definitely working his way up to be like, I'm just probably the best player in North America.
All right, that stomp's gonna whip. First getting in, and Daemendo's gonna use the burst. A lot of damage. Daemendo already at 70 health.
Yeah, but because it's Slayer, even though he's got all this life lost, that life was converted into meter, and now he's got 75 meter to play with, and your life lead could leave at any moment. Yeah, has to spend the burst.
Daemendo scores the crosswise, and Hirsch does not want to take the follow-up damage.
Yeah, Footloose, PRC, get right in. And yeah, just phasing out with 2H.
But Hirsch gets what he wants. He wanted out of the corner.
Yeah, and now Daemendo's got to try to work and put him back in. Counter hit.
All right, and a lot of damage tacked on because of that wrist.
And yeah, the 6P through the ball. And Hirsch had such a big life lead, and then all of a sudden, like, again, Slayer with 75 meter, your life lead was gone. It wasn't a big combo, but it was in like big hits that added up real quick.
Here, Hirsch scores an early 6P anti-air.
Oh yeah, nice IB from Hirsch. Gets the ground throw, and this is exactly Hirsch's game plan. Set up all the level 3 balls, get to a lot of chip damage.
Stinger YRC keeps the pressure up. Daemendo's gonna burst there.
Catch him with the blitz.
Oh, counter low blitz comes from Daemendo.
Yeah, and that's when you know like people are ready for the blitz RPS is when they low blitz you. Because most people will just go low trying to ban the blitz back.
Yeah, it's kind of like checking if you're awake.
Yeah.
How many times have I got blitz there?
But this is a pretty good game plan from Hirsch so far.
Not that map,
balls, but now you're stuck in the corner. All right, crosses him up.
The ball set's coming up. Hitting Daemendo, cannot BDC out of the Oki.
Nah, trying to BDC Dandy, the balls are too active. And like the chip damage has been impressive, but now this should be enough.
Yep, RC's gonna cash it in. Daemendo cleans up game 1.
Yep.
Great showing defensively from Daemendo, holding, waiting for Hirsch to use all of their resources, and then taking advantage after the pressure's over.
Yeah, no, and now Daemendo up game 1.
Early
nice
carcass, Daemendo's able to hop it and take the burst. This is looking really good.
Yeah, we've carried all the way to the corner. Okay. Man, the far slash is trying to poke him out, just trying to keep this vampire at bay, but it's not working.
Bunker with punishing the 2S coming from Hirsch.
Oh yeah, 6H YRC, but Hirsch got the buttons all the way down. And now, yeah, Hirsch,
Daemendo cleaning up round 1.
Yeah,
Daemendo looking at set point.
Yep. Yeah, so far Daemendo has just been really good at just like finding the hit here, like finding the approach. Maybe it's like an air dash. Maybe it's a foot loose. Maybe it's just I'm walking at you menacingly.
Yeah, Dimendo getting a lot of mileage out of whip punishing the ball set and QB.
Yep. Oh my God, the IB is trying to build up that tension pulse. And again, Slayer needs that meter to play with.
Yeah, Hirsch having a lot of trouble trying to open up Dimendo. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Look at Hirsch is throwing everything at him.
And the mash finally, Dimendo does not want to hold it, and now gets to let the risk fall. And all that work put into getting the risk up, you cash in a bit of it.
All right, first comes from Hirsch. Hirsch needs this to stay alive in the set.
All right, and uses Blitz as a way to get the back their air options. Dimendo, Dandy stepping out. Whip punish on the 2K. All right. Dimendo gets the 4H.
Gets the throw out of the pressure.
And in 4 clean rounds, Dimendo takes it and moves on. And I believe that settles our winner's quarters.
Man, the use of that blitz, I'm still thinking about that because usually you eat a lot of hits from Venom and then you have to eat the follow pressure. You know, you block in the air and then you have to eat the 6H on the, and then you land and you still in Venom pressure that blitz. A little bit of escape, you have to pay some meter, but you're out of there a little bit easier.
Yeah, and like most people like try to IB the air balls, but Blitz has like a bit more of a lenient window, so you can usually find your way out of that. Was I incorrect? Did you actually only need to win 1 match to get out? Yeah, you only need to win 1 match to get out of top 24 on winner's side. So all those players we saw just now, all the winners, they're in top 8. You will see them tomorrow. We are now moving on to loser's side, where we get to talk about a matchup that I am very familiar with. Huh?
Before we get into this, we are getting into some of our sponsors who help support this event. Starting with Blazing Strike, Axis coming out with a new 2D retro fighting game. Has a combination of the art and elements from older 2D fighters. And if you thought the deal breaker rollback, they have promised rollback for Blazing Strike.
All right, and if you have been enjoying Slashback, I urge you, check out the merchandise shop at slashback.info/shop. You will find all sorts of great hoodies and t-shirts, all with the art featured in front of your screens right now, made by plenty of NorCal artists. Go ahead, check out slashback.info/shop or /shop.
And if you're hungry for more fighting games, stay tuned for Keep Yourself Alive, starting on June 9th through 10th. This is going to be in Seattle, Washington. And you saw that right. One of their main events is going to be Street Fighter 6. They will also be having Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, Grand Blue Fantasy, Central Fiction, and KOF 15 as their main events.
All right, I know you're all watching Guilty Gear. Y'all probably weebs. Y'all wanna catch up on some manga, maybe like the Yakuza Guide to Babysitting that will digitally release on March 24th over at Kaiten Books. You can follow them over at Twitter at Kaiten Books, or you can go to their website, Kaiten Books, to check out their entire digital catalog. I urge you, check them out, help them because they help us create this awesome event.
All right. Like to shout out to Danger Time. They set up the SoCal Fighting Game Locals. They've done a lot to support the FGC community in the last couple of years for online events. They're all starting offlines at Fullerton. Follow them at the Danger Time.
Our awaited fate over in Riverside, California, this April 29th, 2023. There are such amazing games. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Blaze Blue Central Fiction, Cross Tag, Melty Blood. You even see Akatsuki Blitzcamp there in the corner. That's right. Over in Riverside, California for awaited fate. Be sure to check that out. If you maybe didn't make it to Slashback or in like the Riverside area, go check it out.
All right, shout outs to Vortex Gallery. They do a lot to set up online and offline events for some of the lesser known fighting games. They have a lot of cool merch from a lot of different items. Check them out at 956pro.com/shop.
All right. And I believe that is the ads. Yeah, so we are back.
We are ready. Almost ready to get started on our next match. This is
a matchup I am very familiar with. Baiken into Chip. I'm actually kind of familiar with this Chip in particular, but Bread is a very different Baiken. Bread is the epitome of math Baiken. Like Pat has talked about math Chip and vibe Chip. Bread is definitely math Baiken. And I want to see Bread go far.
And have you ever talked to Bread about this matchup?
I have not talked with Bread about. I've not talked with him about it. But Bread loves to stream very often, and if you ask him a question in his stream, he will just go on and on about all the minutiae of the match, of any matchup you ask him. I haven't asked him about this matchup in particular, but when you probe Bread's brain about matchups, he thinks so much about every little detail.
I think one big thing is a lot of left-right mix-ups coming from Chip and Pat, and that's usually negated by the ability to Azami. So we'll see what kind of different offense and OP Pat choose to go in this matchup.
Yeah, you'll actually notice that a lot with again, Chips like to go for a lot of left-right. They'll use a lot of J2K to catch the Azami, but so far, Bread looking really good. Has a 70% lead, catches them low. This might be enough.
Yeah, that risk looks like it's high enough.
Yeah, and that wasn't even that much risk, but caught with the 2K of all buttons, and then you kind of died at what, 20%?
Yeah, that was like a 2.5 touch round right there.
Yeah, that's the pace of this matchup. And what you'll notice is randomly, Chip might just try to be playing neutral with teleport, and they just get caught by a Tatami, and they just kind of die. All right, try to scramble with the Azami.
Yeah, Pat shooting the Gamma Blade.
Yeah, there's that J2K I was talking about. That's going to stop a lot of the follow-up because it's a fast multi-hit. You'll usually run out the invo on Sakura.
I like Bread's movement to backdash. Chip doesn't have great tracking on the teleport, so you can use your ground movement to outpace it.
Yeah, unfortunately missed the combo. Had to spend a lot of meter on neutral right there, but got him with the Tatami YRC.
Yeah, caught Pat jumping out of there.
Yeah, and Bread hasn't entered Rev Tuesday in a lot, but there was that long period, 2 years, where Bread was the scourge of Rev Tuesday, winning 10 or 15 Rev Tuesdays. I don't think back to back, but within a sequence of 2 years.
Pat scoring the cross up here.
Oh no, the red Azami, but doesn't go for a big punish, only goes for a throw. So far looks pretty good, but no!
Red Azami working for Bread this time.
Yeah, went for plus frames and you try to take your turn back. No, I got a Azami.
Yeah, Chip slope, wake up timing makes causing Bread to miss that Yuzansen.
Yeah, okay, Jade trading with the Azami follow-up, and now Pat gonna be able to guts crush. No!
Oh, drops it!
Oh my god,
no!
You let this character live. No, you cannot do that. But here you got caught with the Tatami. Tatami YRC, keep the block showing off. Backdash, he's trying to look for the DP. All right.
All right. Pat salvaging that round with an Air Alpha. Air Alpha kind of forbidden, as Pat says, because it can be very risky if predicted.
Yeah. But counter hit JD, man, gonna make Bread spend the burst. And now, ooh, he catches with the counter. Oh, trying to be burst safe, but misses it.
2D for Pat. Gets a nice corner knockdown. Blitz this time.
Yeah, okay, if it's gonna be Azami safe, I at least have Blitz. That's a lot of Bikens that I may just forget that Blitz exists, but no, it does. Trust me, it does. And you're already stunned.
Dizzy.
And even without the Dizzy, it was still gonna kill. Oh my god, all right. Red is on set point. Rep with the Bepis max. Counter hit on the throw max. Oh, another counter. There's 2 counters in a row. I'd be scared of your Pat.
Yuzansen gets the throw on the tech.
The next hit's gonna stun. Okay, no.
Empty teleport throw for Pat.
All right, yeah, the stun is definitely falling right now. Oh, yeah, okay, nice match on the 2K. Just not gonna get thrown.
Good trade
No,
for
misses the
Bread. Bread gets the burst.
Man, really looking for the burst on that that final combo. I was complaining where was the JS? Really looking for burst there.
That's his match coming from both sides.
Man, and that's Chip wants to play that fast pace, but Baiken, if you try to approach on her terms and she manages to hit you with a Tatami or whatever, you will just die. It's mad annoying. And
Baiken
then
hits hard.
Yeah, and then on top of that is all right, she wants you to approach on her terms. I'm just not gonna approach on her terms. I'm gonna wait. and then they Kira Tatame in, and then, or they could just run up Kabari, or they just Suzerain, or they IDJS. They have so many approach tools while having so many ways of while so many ways of putting a hitbox in front of them that you could just run into.
Yeah, and I don't want to block anything either.
No.
I don't want to block Kabari. I don't want to block Tatami.
Even Tatami.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to block a JS. You don't want to block a JH. JH is a level 4 normal. Level 4 normal that hits all the way to the floor and active until she hits the ground. You don't want to get hit by that. And speaking of Baiken, we have another Baiken. We have GC Yoshi stepping up to the bat versus Rudy, the Midwest Baiken representative.
Your thoughts on Bedman Baiken?
This matchup is not, I don't think this is very good for Bedman. I don't know if there are many good matchups for Bedman, but I don't, this one is not it.
What makes it easy for Baiken?
So, for me, any matchup in which you put a projectile on top of you that is a large multi-hit that is very fast, it's red Azami bait. For me, I love to go for like Azami with a Muar coming out. That usually makes them like second guess, because usually people drop a projectile, you're blocking. I get a 50-50, I get just 2K, 2K, 2K. No, against Baiken, I don't care. You were playing my game, remember that. And then, on top of that, with, again, Baiken having such great tools of putting a hitbox in front of her that you don't want to block or you don't want to get hit by. And then she has great pokes in Kabari, and she can kind of navigate around the seal project or like the seal zoning pretty well with IIDJS, JH, and JP is really good at dealing with seals. JP is a
pretty big hitbox on Baiken's aerials.
Yeah.
Yoshi and Bedman, not without their own set of tools, a lot of air mobility options.
Yeah.
High-lows can throw off the Azami.
Yeah, so it's not like completely easy. It's not a great matchup for Bedman, but Bedman does have answers. If you drop a projectile, you can at least immediately hit them with a 50-50, and it'll be counter hit because Azami is counter hit recovery if you're correct. But the big statement is if you're correct. If Baiken is correct, Baiken is very correct. And I want to say Bedman's projectiles go away on hit. So even if like you go for like you Azami to spin and you go for Sakura and it trades, you're doing fine. You got a knockdown. All right, yeah, take advantage of that Kabari. You're gonna see you know what? You should see a lot of Kabari coming from Baiken. That shit is better, faster.
Oh, and that Suzerain just ripping through task A.
Oh, block the burst. All right, here's the knockdown.
Yeah, making use of that forward dash parry. Gets out of the corner for GC Yoshi.
Yeah, and Rudy not opting to try and represent.
Yo, they're the chain Yozansen.
Yeah, and Yozansen is surprisingly good as an air stall. And building the height so that you get this Tommy to be meaty. All right, here's knockdown, but it's not going to knock down. And if you let Baiken air tech, they have a lot of belligerent options they can take advantage of. They can tech and then air dash Azami, air dash JS, or air dash JH, or even Tatami. And man, again, that's
trying to get the most work out of 6P, but these trades aren't working out.
Yeah, and Baiken is also another character that racks up a lot of stun. Counter hits JH, counter hits 6H or 5H, and Bedman is, I want to say Bedman has pretty low stun resistance.
Oh.
And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about needing 50 meter to combo up Yozansen in danger time.
In danger time, no, you don't. And Rudy's just gonna let it rip.
And like you only need to be scared of those scenarios when you like Tatami YRC, oh I can eat a 50-50, that it would do a lot of damage in like if they have 75 meter. But in danger time, I don't care. It's gonna hit and it's gonna mortal counter, I'm gonna get a fast combo.
And Rudy taking care. Quick fashion, game one.
Yep. But Jason is incredibly good at video games, you can't count him out. Trade.
That's 6P.
That 6P trade working out pretty well. Again, Rudy not representing the Azami on the projectile.
Yeah, JH a tough move to anti-air again.
Yeah.
Rudy stopping the tick throw coming from GC Yoshi.
All right, but mortal counter. It's not gonna be a lot of damage, but it's gonna be a knockdown.
I felt like his whole set has been in danger time.
It feels like that. Oh, here it is. Hit him with the overhead. Have the 50
Oh,
meter.
wow. Is that a Cali burst?
Oh! is Viking. You have 75 meter. If you 2H, Tatami YRC. Oh, trying to throw.
Oh my god. Man, Rudy has been making quick work out of this set after this burst.
Tatami's gonna hit.
Is it safe?
It is
oh
safe.
my god. Man, Rudy.
It's not a Cali burst if it works.
It's not a Cali burst if it works.
Oh my god, it didn't work.
That was the most cursed 6P. And so now Rudy is now from California.
Well, welcome, Rudy. You are officially Californian. Oh my god. Now all we need is Rudy to be California burst baiting.
Oh, Rudy
there's the idea,
challenging the air-to-air with a Azami.
Yeah, again, that's such a belligerent option. That Viking has options too. It's like air dash and then Azami. You try to air me. And like Bedman is a character that wants to be air to airing. So trying to find their way out using JP, but so far GC Yoshi doing pretty well keeping Rudy here in the corner.
Rudy just using air dash to chase after GC Yoshi.
Yeah, unfortunately not going to knock down, but it didn't IV, so didn't get a punish from Rokusoji.
Yeah, corner air throw is good for Viking. Gets good damage.
Yeah, trying to get like the fast damage combo, and man, beat out the burst, but it's not enough to get the punish.
Yeah, can't get the punish. GC Yoshi does get out.
Oh, trying to air dash goes on. Oh no! Gets the throw. And now all these seals are set up, but because of the zoning that Viking loves to do, super easy to get through the seals.
RTGD.
Oh my god,
oh, there's movement coming out of these YRT hovers.
Oh, but no, got caught by the Rokusoji. And now Rudy is on set point, and Rudy made their burst back.
Yeah, Rudy in a good burst situation against GC Yoshi going into this round 3.
All right, but yeah, taking advantage of IDJS. And I don't know how fast Bedman's buttons are to like catch like Bari into 5P mash.
Oh, Rudy's able to punish the forward dash carry attempt.
And trying to go for like the big damage confirmed with like the 6H extension, but it's not working out. Bedman, or no, GC Yoshi taking the burst. Catches him,
cross up.
Oh, there's the first Azami.
Does they take Rudy out of the corner though?
The first ground is on. I haven't seen much of it. All right. Okay.
Oh, the
GC Yoshi with the throw.
That Oki was not meaty.
There we go, air dash Azami. Oh my god,
takes the burst. RC.
No, not ready, no!
And GC Yoshi lives.
Not like this.
What a chance. A
oh
prime.
My god, not
frame
like
trap.
This. Oh my god!
And that drop costing Rudy game 2.
I feel so bad for it. Like, how did that not work?
And we are going, yeah, Rudy?
GC Yoshi is so good at video games.
Yeah.
So unbelievably good at video games.
Able to capitalize on that unforced error. Rudy now having to play a game 3. I wouldn't be happy about it.
Especially after a drop like that. And now you've got to play against Bedman again. And just sitting here and just like be patient, trying to block all of it.
All right. Deja Vu Tasty. Here's the Oki.
Yeah, and like so far looking pretty good for Bedman. Oh yeah.
GC Yoshi
don't need 50 meters.
Make do with what he has.
Yeah. He had the 50 meter.
Can only get a trade out of it.
Yeah. He had 50 meter, but he didn't quite need it. You don't need 50 meter if the 50 is going to kill. Going low. Here's the drill. Again.
Tasmanian Devil's coming out.
Oh, trying to represent Bedazami there, but ended up getting caught because he did it too early. Rudy's still stuck in his corner. And whoa.
Oh, the double hit. Yeah. That air zombie does not have invuln frame.
No, but it's usually really fast. You usually don't have to worry about it because of the hit stop, but low slash ducking under it. And throw the Sakura. There's no invul on Suzerain on Sakura. RC looking for burst, but gets the air throw. GC Yoshi moving on.
Oh man, what a turn of events. GC Yoshi with the clutch factor, able to turn it around after essentially facing death.
I mean, like, you had the kill combo, and then all of a sudden, like GC Yoshi ready. It's like, no, you drop this, you're lost. This is my game now. Man, GC Yoshi is so unbelievably good at video games.
And demonstrating the level of play that you need to be at.
Yeah. And like,
execution needs to be crisp.
he's so good at this game. Like, he's so good. Like, he's representing, like, I mean, it's a meme copy pasta, but like, he's worked so hard with such an unorthodox character. Like, no one really plays that much Bedman, especially at GC Yoshi's level.
That's right. There's not a lot of opportunities you can get to get Bedman practice.
No. And speaking of unorthodox characters, I believe we are having Hellsap step up to the plate. Hellsap on Jacko. And Hotashi is coming back up. Hotashi battling for that fight into top 8.
Yeah, Jacko not a very popular character in bracket.
Nah.
Can be tough to navigate around if you do not have the experience.
Yeah. But this matchup, I want to say it's not particularly great for Jacko. Jacko matchups, you can usually really figure out the pace of a Jacko matchup if the opposing player or the opposing character is able to pressure Jacko and destroy houses really effectively. And a lot of I don't believe, is Shotgun H a projectile?
Like 5H?
Yeah, like Shotgun H. Like
Oh, Shotgun H.
Yeah.
That can... And why would that matter?
Well, like for Aegis.
For Aegis. I don't think it affects Aegis.
Okay.
I think you can, like,
Well,
I think you can shotgun through Aegis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you're still able to, yeah. So like L-fill pressure still exists even if Jacko has Aegis up. Now the houses will still be protected because the houses don't take damage while Aegis is up.
Yeah, Exert Jacko very different from Strive Exert.
Oh yeah, no, if you're like coming from Strive, like you're thinking, oh yeah, Jacko just chucks the minions and kicks them around. Like no, Jacko sets housing, creates the housing market, and then tries to summon the goons to win the game for her. And it's a powerful win con.
Early sweep coming from Hellsap. Hotashi's going to use the burst.
Yeah, and here's that Aegis I was talking about. This will destroy projectiles.
Hellsap taking this opportunity to set all 3 houses.
Yeah.
We'll see what his plan is to try to just level up the houses.
Yeah, get him to full screen, and like this is the Jacko game plan. They're off screen. They are fine and protected. You can't hit what you can't see. But
and Hotashi's just gonna sit tight. And this means that the houses are gonna be mostly free to level up.
Yeah, trying to chase Jacko down.
Alright, 2H. Oh, but Hotashi falls out.
Yeah, trying to create the pin, like, or create a pine barrier.
And there's Aegis is out.
And that Aegis was clutch, destroying the sniper stance.
Yeah. And all 3 houses are now set up.
And yeah, that was kind of checkmate. Like, had level 3 houses, overclocked them, and immediately set all the minions to self-destruct, take all the houses back, and ready to set them all back up, do it again once it's all back off cooldown.
Yeah. If Hellsap does not reclaim those houses, then the houses would blow up as well.
Yeah. Alright, set the Aegis. And because Aegis does go away as long as you hit Jacko.
Hotashi scoring a tick throw out of the shotgun stand.
Yeah, and that combo lasted so long it ran out Aegis. Got hit by the Pine Barrier explosion.
Yeah. With that knockdown, Hotashi can use meter to get a checkmate unblockable with the Pine Berries.
Yeah, I do not believe that super is invul or
Hotashi
flash.
Trying to shoot Hellsap out of the sky does not want to let Hellsap shoot fireballs for free.
Yeah, Hotashi out here playing duck hunt. Man, all right, Hotashi taking answering back in round 2.
Early Pine Berry for Hotashi. Yeah, Hellsap might want to rethink their strategy for approaching in the air.
All right, nearly had nearly had a disastrous moment there. All the houses nearly destroyed, but now they're off screen. They can get some levels, and as long as you don't get hit, maybe hit it with a bad kick, or you don't want to get hit by that.
That hitbox on that shotgun.
Yep.
Take Hellsap out of the air, and there's that meter getting the unblockable.
Yep. Trying to JD YRC, but none of them are connecting. Hey, with the counter hit 2H though. All right, all of the houses are level 3. As long as Hellsap can create a moment. No! We were in shotgun, and shotgun is like 4 frames not charged.
Both players shaking their heads, not happy.
Like that just happened. Shotgun H should be shotgun H.
I feel that. I would feel that way too if I had to play this matchup.
Yeah, this is loser side of the bracket, so like, loser here will go home.
I like this. Aegis is out, and so I think they should defend against the rifle if Hitachi were to pull it.
Yeah, but Elfo having access to a high-low with 6P and bait out the DP.
Oh, this is a huge win for Hitachi.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about burst. The minions are nowhere near to ruin your combo.
Oh, and Hellsap just eats the meaty Pineberry.
Yeah, like the houses may be off screen, they may be leveling up, but so far Jacko's now only 1 hit. Actually, Jacko might be dead.
Yeah, chains out 2 Jenna versus get the air confirmed.
It may be a black people, we take those. Hotashi
Yo!
feeling himself from the IK.
A little bit of a pop-off. All right, there's Hellsap's gonna use the burst.
Yeah, Aegis will be destroying the Pineberry. And now, all right, the homies.
The 6K did connect, not a ton of damage afterwards.
But bait out the blitz, and now if you can carry Hotashi out away from the houses.
All right, a trade. Hotashi's not in a good position with the houses.
But trying to roll through, toss him up, but nice mash from Hellsap.
Nice convert. Gets a good knockdown out of the 2H.
Oh my god, you just can't escape from sniper stance. All of a sudden the damage is piling up. Trying to anti-air with shotgun S.
Yeah, Hotashi just rolling to get out of that. Does not want to be crossed over.
Counter hit, shot, sniper stance. Doesn't meet
Oh,
it
a
with the
little
6P.
early on the meaty.
Taking advantage of shotgun P. The 3-frame normal. Okay, first out.
Yeah.
Really wants his round.
All right, Hotashi does take care of the houses, but there are 2 level 3s. Hellsap doesn't need it.
The crowd kind of popping off. They want to see Hellsap take this game 3.
Yeah, Hellsap being the underdog in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, TP through, does not want to eat the plus frames. Even though I believe he blocked it high enough. All right. Hotashi got the knockdown. Immediately going to make Hellsap spin the burst.
Getting burst right under those houses.
Oh, here comes the Calvino. Get the plus frames. But no, Hotashi taking the opportunity to back off. Air throw.
Air throw through the Zest. Very fortunate for Hitachi.
The trade working out pretty well. We got the 3H, get a knockdown for Hellsap. But into the houses. As long as you can keep the mix-up going.
Over for Hellsap.
No, the air throw.
Hotashi's not going to let Hellsap cross over again.
The super throw. It's not enough to kill, but we got
yeah, but this is
no, we got these
nice resources for Hellsap. 3 level 3 houses.
And the counter hit. Keep it coming. Homies are on their way.
Homies blocking for Hellsap.
Yeah, the homies seal the win. You can see
We're at
Hotashi.
1-1 now.
Hotashi thinking like, why do I gotta fight this character?
But huge change in body language on Hellsap's side.
It's like, look, I got him. I took the game. I did it once. I just need to do it again.
I feel like if you're a Jacko player, you have so much confidence with the level 3 houses. You're like, I can beat anybody.
Look, once the homies are behind me, it's over. The bond between me and my homies is strong, especially when I get a counter hit 6S.
Yeah, huge button. Great reward on counter hit.
Oh, but missed the SVD. Knock him down. Okay, we have P and K currently leveling up. P is at level 2. S house is out. They're overclocked. Oh no!
When he's overclocked, the minions will move faster and attack more frequently.
Yep. And I believe they'll spawn faster as well, right?
Not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Oh, Bert Calvados really was a reversal. But the Pineberry explosion! Yo, no recognition to be aware for the Pineberry combo. And the homies are there to get the extensions. We got more extensions. The homies are here. Calvados! No! All right, simple knockdown.
And the problem is Hellsap does not have a lot of resources to fight through this pressure.
No. Spent like spent out on the spent their meter on the Calvados, and the Calvados in combo allowed Hotashi to tech.
It can get awkward with your combos as Jacko if the minions kind of do a tap.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the target can jump out as Hotashi did.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of hits on them. Oh my god, Hotashi looking really good. And all we have is one level 2P house. And like Hotashi, once they get a knockdown here, and all this is burst safe. All right, he's spinning on burst Calvados.
And that's the same interaction.
scenario.
Hotashi's just waiting for the super flash.
All right, yeah, this is gonna be hard. It's not impossible. Especially when you get a big counter success that hits backwards, but no!
Tech buttons.
Tech JH.
Hellsap trying to cover it again. Hellsap just kind of like shrugging. He's like, why did that even happen?
He's confused with why did the success hit backwards?
Had a reverse knockback, yeah. Man, Guilty Gear's kind of quirky game.
Guilty Gear is an ugly game sometimes, but that's what makes it beautiful. I believe, is that Hotashi making top 8? Because we've got Zwei, we've got Zwei, Daemendo, trying to think about who else is on. Fu is in top 8 on winner's side, and so Zwei, Daemendo, Fu. Do you remember who the 4th person who made top 8 on winner's side was?
The Arm?
Huh?
The Arm?
Oh yeah, the Arm. The Arm made top 8. So those 4 are going to be in top 8 on winner's side. I believe we have
GC Yoshi.
We have GC Yoshi, and we have my brain is fried.
Hotashi.
Hotashi making it into loser side. And Bread is on loser side. So we got one more match to decide who is in top 8. And it is Hirsch stepping up to bat. And I am not familiar with.
This looks like Tang.
Huh?
Tang.
Oh, Tang.
Or so Tang. Well, I think it's Tang.
It's like dollar
sign Tang. I don't know. I don't know how they prefer their name to be.
I think Stang.
Stang. Okay.
I think Stang.
My guess is this player looks Asian. Tang could be their last name.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Do you know who they play?
Dizzy.
Dizzy. Okay. Oh, okay.
Not very familiar. Yeah. Hasn't showed up to a lot. But they showed. I saw them play in Snowfield a week ago.
Okay.
And was able to beat Babalu and Cam. So no slouch.
Oh yeah. No, like, look, they're here in top 24, fighting to get loser side top 8. They're definitely no slouch. Especially since Exer today, every pool was a Shark Tank.
Also heard they are an OG plus R player.
Okay.
Yeah. They had a. I don't know what their old tag was. But,
okay.
A lot of set play on both characters. This will be a very snowballing match.
Yeah, especially like both like 2 different sides of the set play coin. Hirsch again wanting to be like, I'm just gonna put you in block stun. Maybe I'll hit you with a mix up or 2, but it's gonna be a lot of chip damage. You're gonna be blocking a lot. Well, Dizzy is, I am going to drop a fish on you, and then you are about to guess. And yeah, here's it is. Your life or your meter. Opt to go with your life. It's a lot of meter.
Opting to keep that meter for either defense or offense.
And like trying to spend it on maybe Ice Spike YRC right there.
That first whip.
And there it is.
But the positioning working out pretty well for Ting.
Yeah. And with overhead man. Hirsch out here with the godlike blocks. Bar slash and the stinger. It's not gonna be a big combo, but all you need is like a couple more chips, a bunch of chip damage, or get the throw. Seal it out, Hirsch. Taking round 1. 2S, again, 2S from Hirsch or from Venom. It's one of the scariest round starts. It's one of the fastest round start in the game. It's like 6 frames.
Like with the cross up, Hirsch was crouching to low profile, and he jumped in.
All right, Hirsch is the throw. Here's the level 3. Level 3 pool ball, a lot of chip damage. Opting to FD a lot of it.
Ting successfully blocking the high-low mix.
All right, here's the tick throw. 2-5 with all the corner damage. And big level
ball. Goes for double high this time.
Here it is. Here's the Dark Angel. Your life or your meter.
Yeah, Tank does not have enough life. Gonna have to opt to FD here.
And well, we got a lot of meter now.
Wire
Spike
fight.
committed to the F or the H struggle.
I like that you tech YRC. Tank barely alive still. Hirsch has it covered with the air throw.
All right. All right, Hirsch taking game one. Tang out here fighting an uphill battle. Venom Dizzy is not a particularly favorable matchup for Dizzy.
All right, the classic round start jump back air dash from Dizzy.
All right. Okay. Nice spike for RC. Get the party started.
This is gonna move Tang out of the corner. A little safer spot to be in. Oh, that ball hitting the counter fish.
Yeah, trying to set up like an air trap scenario with the bubble, and then already back to the JS. Catch him with the close slash anti-air.
Allowing Tang to tech out.
Level 3 ball. Going for the fake struggle. Oh, but here we go. Simple knockdown. Give it the ball. Okay. Knock him down. Here's the fish. It's going to be strike throw. No.
Goes for the low.
Yeah, went for the 2K. All right, same mix-up again. Oh, goes high this time. So far looking pretty good. Tang with a great text to throw from Hirsch. And now, oh no, this 6P. Now Hirsch representing, like, all right, Dizzy's got no defensive tools. All I need is Stinger YRC.
Stinger blows up the back dash.
Blocks the burst, but doesn't punish. Oh, the JH.
The jump back JH. Stop Tang's jump out.
All right, Hirsch on set point. Hirsch fighting for that top 8 spot. Okay, 2H.
Tang finds the gap, able to jump out of the carcass.
Yeah, wait out the bubble.
YRC Stinger. Hirsch gets a throw out of it.
Yeah, set that other ball up, get that block stun going. Again, even if you block the overhead from struggle on that struggle, it's still plus.
Creating space, starting out with the ice spike and then setting up the summon.
Yeah, but it's real scary to do that against Venom. Venom can just kind of sit there and say like, okay, you're gonna set up summon fishes, I'm gonna summon balls. And I can do it faster than you can.
Oh, YRC ice spike connects for Tang.
And get the charge 6H, we got the fire pillar knockdown.
A little bit of a controlled spacing from Tang right now.
Yeah, and Hirsch has found the navigation around these ice spike YRCs, the super jump. This might be enough. Extension,
yeah, Burst still far away from Tang's side.
Oh man, Hirsch with the empty low. Hirsch moving on. The God TO. Moving on. I believe that is the last match for top 8. That was the last fight for top 8. So top 8 in winner side would be Zwei, Swai, The Arm, Fu. My brain is racking itself trying to remember all these matches and all these players.
Daemendo?
Yeah, Daemendo. And then in loser side, we'll have Hirsch, we'll have GC Yoshi, we'll have Hotashi, and we'll have...
Bread.
Huh?
Hype for sliced bread.
And Hype for sliced bread. And all of that will be here tomorrow at around roughly 1 p.m. So be sure to tune into that. It has been such a great top 20.